The woman on the left here with the red coat represents everything wrong with modern dating today and just American modern women as a whole. They do not know what a man wants. It's so sad. You ask men what women want, almost every man, if not all, will be able to tell you that women want a confident, secure, charismatic man that is a good provider and can make them feel safe. You ask 10 different women what men want, and you'll get 10 different answers. It's so sad. This woman is like the boss battle. She's like the Mortal Kombat ladder. You know when you get to Goro and Shao Kahn? She's right up there. She is the boss stage for modern women today. So the video comes to us from Valuetainment. I'll leave the full video link down below. Let's start the shit show.
Just to be clear, what are you?
Prime.
You're prime?
Top notch.
What makes you prime, top notch, Putang?
I mean, I have everything that you could possibly ask for as far as brains, beauty, ambition. I would build my man up to be everything he wants to be in this world. I'm the best investment he would ever make in his life. And my shit's exclusive. I've invested in my body. I have a $150,000 body. No one barely touches me. Yes, you can see me on Instagram because I'm paid to do that. But nobody touches me unless a man, yes, does take care of me. I like bosses. I like millionaires. I like someone who's going to mentor me, teach me, and invest in.
I like bosses. I like millionaires. So what part of these men are you building up? You just said you like to build up a man and you can build him up. But you're dating bosses and millionaires. So honey, you're not building up anybody. Women love to talk about building up a man. No, you like to come in and decorate. You're not building shit up. Stop talking about building up with a man. No. You want to move in already and decorate. Even when a woman already has it together herself and is successful, she still wants the more successful man, someone superior to her. They can't. It's hypergamy 101.
Me and get me to my highest level as well.
And just to be clear, what's a $150,000 body?
4 BBLs, 2 breast technically 5 BBLs, but we're going to go with 4. 2 breast augmentations, obviously Botox, lip injections, and then I had the fat buckle removed out of my cheeks on my face.
Wow. And how young are you?
28.
Nobody could have guessed that she was 28 years old. If you guessed that this woman was 28 years old, you're a damn lie. I guessed 38. I'm not trying to be funny. I legitimately thought she was in her mid to late 30s and thought, well, she looks pretty good for her age. Legitimately thought she was in her later 30s. $150,000 body at 28? Why are we investing so much in plastic surgery at 28? This is wild. Yo, American women and modern women, they're cooked.
28. And what age do you want to get married?
I don't necessarily have a time restraint on myself. I feel like God's going to, make me cross paths with my future husband when that time is right.
So you comfortable?
I probably have about another 10 million in real estate that I need to develop before that, so that I can reach the caliber of man that I want to be my future husband.
When has a man ever been like, you know what? You're just not in my caliber. You need to make another 10 million. And then you'll be up in my caliber. Yeah, that's what you need. You can tell women have no clue what men want. We don't care about your money.
Got it. And how convinced are you that a man is attracted to a girl with ambition, brains, $10 million in real estate, or just being nice and sweet? What do you think a man is most interested in, especially the man that you're looking for who's worth millions of dollars? Does he want an ambitious boss babe or a nice, compliant, beautiful girl that doesn't give him headaches? What do you think most men like that would prefer?
I'm not looking for what most men or most women are looking like.
Well, you should be, because you want that kind of guy, so you should be.
What do you mean? I'm looking for like that 1 in a million, where you're looking at like Grant and Elaine Cardone. You're looking at power couples, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Those people are building an empire together, and they're equally contributing.
So I respect on that, but let's play in reality right now. You're not going to marry Jay-Z or Grant Cardone for the sake of this conversation. You're going to marry some successful guy.
I'm going to have my own.
Exactly. So that guy, how much is he worth?
Close.
Make up a number.
100 million.
Okay, so that guy that's worth $100 million,
yes.
Go with me here now, Kay. Does he want a boss babe who's trying to sell real estate, or a nice, lovely, compliant girl who's willing to get on his schedule? What do you think that guy wants? Think about it.
Well, I only date men that are at that high caliber.
No. I'm asking what you think. I don't care what you think. I want to know
think they want me.
What he thinks.
They're constantly pursuing me. What do you mean?
Why aren't you married to one yet, though?
Because I don't want to be married to one yet.
I thought you just
I've been
said you-
building my own business.
But I thought
I've
you-
been proposed to twice and turned it down. It wasn't the
You
right one.
turned down a guy worth $100 million twice?
50 million, but yes.
Why in the
50 million. Ma'am, you don't believe that. Nobody here believes you. Fuck out of here with that. Yeah, 50 million. Get out of here with that. Ain't nobody believing that story. Okay, she's just making it up now on the spot for the cameras. There's no way.
world would you turn him down?
Because I still had things to do.
So you think that you're just going to go find another guy worth $50 million is ready to wipe you up?
No, like I said, 100 million. I like to
Okay,
double
so
down.
the 50 million guy was just too poor for you.
No, he just wasn't the right one.
You do realize there might be people in the comments calling you absolutely delusional right now.
That's
Do you
fine.
realize that?
I don't care what they have to say.
Okay. So I'm asking you
I
to
know
put
my
yourself,
word.
take off the I'm a hot girl, paid 150 grand, boss babe,
Okay.
priceless punani. Take that off.
Okay.
Give her your hat for a second, would you?
No,
Are you
I
able to do
I
that?
don't have a haircut right
Okay,
now.
gotcha. So put on the 100 million guy's hat. Are you ready to play this game?
Okay.
Don't answer like you're Kay. Answer like you're. Give me a guy's name that you'd be willing to marry. A guy's name.
I'm sorry.
Think of a
what?
name. Think of a name. $100 million guy.
I don't know.
Let's call him Jay-Z. Let's call him Jay, because we're not
Okay.
talking of Jay-Z. Jay is worth $100 million. Okay, do you think about it, he cares how much money you make?
No.
You don't. Okay, let's stop there. Do you think
So she's aware that he's not going to care about how much money she makes, but she thinks she still has to sell another or make another 10 million to get the caliber of man that she thinks she needs to get. She is contradicting herself now. This has to be some sort of coping mechanism for why she's trying to explain and spin the narrative for why she's single and hasn't found her man yet. Because I just don't understand otherwise. It doesn't make any sense.
he cares about your attitude?
To an extent, yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah.
He cares a lot about you.
Cares a lot about your attitude.
But I have a great attitude.
No, you
okay.
Oh my god. You're not worth $100 million, so your opinion doesn't matter.
Okay, so listen to me. You just said you
So
turned
only
down
a person that's worth
$50
$100 million opinion matters?
As far as me, like,
Yeah, no attitude at all. No attitude at all. This woman walks around like her shit don't stink.
being in an intimate relationship,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's put the hat back on,
Okay.
Jay. So, what is Jay looking for? Again, remove yourself and your real estate ambitions from the
If
equation.
that Jay-
What is Jay looking for?
If this particular Jay wants a simple Sarah, there's no Sarahs here, right?
Yeah,
Sarah.
that's her right there.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I
You
love
just
you.
pissed off the wrong girl.
Simple Sam, whatever, okay? Then you can find a million of those. You can go to the club, you can go find a girl in college, or it's something so simple like that. You can find them, every 100 girls is the same person like that, simple. I'm one in a million as well. And $100 million man usually likes the extraordinary. I'm attracting the
Can
extraordinary.
I ask you something? Can I
Go
ask?
ahead, McQueen.
What do you think that a man in general, like you said, $100 million is a guy that is worth talking
Queen, I don't even know why you're talking to her right now, bro. You're not even worth $100 million.
It's okay.
Queen, you know what? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Took over the panel, McQueen. Bye.
But listen. So what is it? What do you think that a man? You know what I'm saying what's worth $100 million? Because clearly that's the only man that's worthy of talking. So, what do you think that? Like, what are the top 3 things that you think that man values?
I think he values business.
From who?
And no, in general, his life, and,
Okay.
and he needs someone who understands that.
From you? Okay.
And a girl who is just simple and will comply, she's there for the money. A woman who has it on her own isn't there just for the money because
Okay.
I
So
have my own.
what's the last 2 things besides the first one you just?
I would say family. They're looking for someone that they can procreate with, someone to take on their legacy.
Do you think that someone they
And
want
they
to
wanna
procreate
have-
with cares more about money than actually being a submissive, compliant woman?
I'm sorry, what was the
I'm
question?
saying, do you think that they want to procreate with someone who thinks like you as opposed to a compliant, submissive woman?
I would assume so, yes.
That's a fucking retarded ass outlook.
Okay, well, you shouldn't use the word retarded because there are people with
I mean,
disabilities
you really.
in the world.
I mean, you shouldn't say that. Someone who's not worth $100 million shouldn't be worthy of talking. But hey, you did. So
Fair enough. I honestly think that she's trying to compensate for something. This can't be normal. This whole thing about the 4 or 5 BBLs, the facial, the this, the Botox or whatever. I think that she's really trying to cope and make up for something and trying to show off now with her money and try to give off this bravado of who she is to look bigger than life. Like, no, I can't get a guy because I need the $100 million guy. And it's one big coping mechanism. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting at here.
So it is what it is, you know. But hey, you know, like I said, you know, you have your opinions, and you know, I'm just putting this out there that it's like that's not what men value.
And she also understands the whole thing about family. So you have to understand that a guy who has $100 million or is worth that or more, he couldn't give a shit about the money that she brings to the table. He wants to start a family. He wants you home, taking care of the family, taking care of him, just nurturing, being there. He couldn't give a shit about your real estate empire. That's just a little bonus. But for a guy that's a $100 million guy, that ain't shit to him.
Don't want like a aggressive, you know, dominant woman that cares more about money and real estate and millions of dollars as opposed to being a respectful, loyal, compliant woman. They just don't.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you out because, you know, you just turned down a nigga that's worth $50 million acting like they just down the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So, yep, this is the problem with some modern women. Now, this is hyperbole. This is an extreme case. This isn't every woman, but this is what we're inching along to here. This is textbook masculine modern women. Women are too busy trying to be the men they've always wanted to be, to even pay attention to a man's wants. So they're lost in the sauce, thinking that men want what they want. When, honey, we couldn't care less about your money because we know that your money is your money in the end. Either way, we're going to have to provide or pay significant bills. At the very best, it's 50-50 and we still don't touch your money. You just pay your part. That's the best case scenario for a man when it comes financially if it's 50-50. So your money is your money, and yeah, we like to see that you're passionate about something and you have some ambition. But when it comes to family, at that point, we don't really care about your job and what you're doing for the most part because we want you with the family. We want you taking care of the kids. We want you nurturing them and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's just wild where we're headed to. That's becoming the new norm. A couple years ago, that was absolutely crazy. Now women have no problem saying this kind of stuff with a straight face. You're seeing it more and more every day with this soft girl era shit. It is wild. Take care of yourselves, guys.